ever wondered how life was during the Spanish colonial period? Picture yourself waking up, not to the sound of your smartphone alarm, but maybe to the crowing of a rooster or the tolling of church bells. Welcome to the world of the Spanish colonial period, a time that may seem both intriguing and bewildering when compared to our modern lives. Take clothing, for instance. Today, we have a variety of styles to choose from, depending on our personal preferences and the occasion. Jeans, t-shirts, dresses, suits, you name it. But during the Spanish colonial period, clothing was more than just a personal statement. It was a clear indicator of social status. Women typically wore large, full skirts known as saya, paired with a barro or blouse, often adorned with intricate embroidery. Men, on the other hand, donned loose trousers and a long-sleeved shirt called barong. These outfits were usually made from local fabrics like abaca, a type of banana plant, which is a stark contrast to the synthetic materials we often wear today. Now let's talk about food. These days, we can order just about any type of cuisine from around the world with just a few taps on our screens. However, during the Spanish colonial period, meals were heavily influenced by the local produce and Spanish cuisine. Staples included adobo, marinated meat stewed in vinegar and soy sauce, and lechon, a whole roasted pig, which was a Spanish influence. Rice was, and still is, a mainstay, but the way it was prepared and eaten was quite different. Back then, it was often ground into flour and used to make a variety of dishes, unlike the steamed or fried versions we're familiar with today. Education, too, offers a stark contrast. Today, we have access to a world of knowledge at our fingertips, thanks to the internet. We have the freedom to learn about virtually any topic that piques our interest. But during the Spanish colonial period, education was limited and often centered around religious teachings. It was the Spanish friars who opened the first schools, primarily to teach Christian doctrine. The curriculum was limited, with a focus on reading, writing, and arithmetic, but only for boys. It wasn't until later that girls were allowed to receive formal education. So, there you have it. Life during the Spanish colonial period was significantly different from our lives today. From the clothes we wear to the food we eat and the education we receive, every aspect of daily life was influenced by the prevailing social, political, and cultural norms of the time. While we may find some aspects of it appealing, like the idea of a simpler, less digitally driven lifestyle, it's clear that we've made significant strides in terms of personal freedom, gender equality, and access to information. It's fascinating to look back and see how far we've come, and even more exciting to imagine what the future might bring.